Saul Alvarez was born on July 18, 1990 in San Agustin, Tlajomulco de Zvinica, Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. His older brother, Rigoberto, was his first coach and the one who gave him his first gloves at the age of 10. He started boxing at the age of 13 after attending the professional debut of his older brother Rigoberto Alvarez. The nickname Canelo was given to him by his manager Jose Chepo Reynoso because of the reddish color of his hair. At 16 he began to have alcohol problems after his parents' divorce, a period that lasted until he was 18. First triumphs in 2004, he won the silver medal in the National Youth Championship in Sinaloa. Later he won the gold medal in the 2005 Youth Olympics, held in Tuxtla Gutiérrez. In his amateur stage he achieved a record of 44 victories, 12 by KO, and suffered 2 defeats. Professional He made his professional debut on October 29, 2005, at the Chololo Larios Arena in Tonalá, Jalisco, at the age of 15 years and 3 months, facing Abraham Gonzalez, whom he won by technical knockout. On August 2, 2008, he received the FEDA Central Latin American Federation of Professional Boxing Commission's welterweight title, recognized by the World Boxing Association WBA, by defeating Carlos Alvarez. He knocked out Tony Mazatulcovich on January 17, 2009, at the Scotiabank Forum in Mexico City. On February 21, 2009, he knocked out the Dominican Yuri Gonzalez in Zapopan, Jalisco, winning the Latin welterweight title of the World Boxing Organization WBO. On May 1, 2010, he started in Golden Boy Promotions, against Jose Miguel Cotto, winning by technical knockout in the 9th round. World champion at 20 years and 6 months, Saul was crowned world champion for the first time. On March 5, 2011, he defeated Matthew Hatton to win the WBC Super Welterweight belt in a fight held at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, becoming the 6th youngest Mexican boxer to be crowned world champion. On September 18, 2011, he fought against Alfonso Gomez, whom he defeated in the 6th round by technical KO. On May 5, 2012, he faced Shane Mosley, whom he defeated while retaining the title. On April 28, 2013, he fought Austin Trout at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. Canelo won from the 3rd round, managing to knock down Trout, who fell for the first time in his career. He won by a fair margin. Floyd Mayweather Jr. He was defeated on September 14, 2013 by Floyd Mayweather Jr., thanks to his speed, his footwork and his left jab. After defeating Pero Angulo, on July 12, 2014 he fought against the Cuban Arislandi Lara, in a non-title match at stake at a catchweight of 155 pounds, win with a split decision. On May 9, 2015, he faced James Kirkland, who had a record of 1 loss and 32 wins with 28 knockouts. In the 3rd round, Alvarez defeated Kirkland with a right hand to the jaw that caused him to fall next to the ropes. He fought Liam Smith in a closely contested bout on September 17, 2016. In the 7th round, Canelo landed a left uppercut to the chin and a right hook to the temple, causing Smith's first knockdown in his entire career. Although this, he got up and continued the fight. In the 9th round, he knocked Smith down with an uppercut to the liver and the referee stopped the fight, proclaiming himself the new WBO Super Welterweight champion at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. World Middleweight Champion. He was proclaimed WBC Middleweight World Champion on November 21, 2015, after defeating Puerto Rican Miguel Cotto on points and by unanimous decision, thus achieving 2 titles in 2 different categories. On May 7, 2016, he defended his WBC Middleweight World title at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, where he defeated Britain's Amir Khan by knockout in the 6th round. After this fight, Alvarez has a record of 47 wins, 33 before the limit, 1 loss against Floyd Mayweather Jr. and 1 void fight. Canelo Alvarez easily defeated Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. on May 6, 2017 in a fight that ended with boos. Saul won without difficulty, and right there, in the ring, his fight against the Kazakh Gennady Golovkin was announced for the 16th of September. Finally, both fighters faced each other in an even fight, where the Mexican was better in the first 3 rounds, and the Kazakh in the following ones. The judges declared a tight, the result being highly criticized by the specialized press, in which one side gave the Kazakh the winner and the other the Mexican. Las Vegas judge Adelaide Bird was suspended after her score of 118-110 in favor of Alvarez. Clenbuterol. In March 2018, he tested positive for clenbuterol and the Nevada Athletic Commission revoked his boxing license for 6 months. World middleweight champion. He became world middleweight champion on September 15, 2018. Saul Canelo Alvarez defeated Gennady Golovkin by split decision of the judges in one of the most anticipated fights of the year. The match took place at the T-Mobile in Las Vegas, where both had close rounds and, although it seemed that Golovkin had the advantage, Canelo's insistence prevailed after 12 rounds. On Saturday, May 4, 2019, Canelo Alvarez decisively defeated New Yorker Daniel Jacobs in Las Vegas, where the Mexican unified the middleweight titles after unanimous decision victory. Two of the judges gave a score of 115-113 while the third gave 116-112 also in favor of the redhead from Jalisco. The American weighed 173.6 pounds on the scale, much more than the agreed-upon 160, so he must hand over $1 million from the purse to the winner. In total, Canelo earned $36 million from this fight loss of title after winning the middleweight world champion belts of the International Federation IBF, the World Association WBA and the World Council WBC. Almost 4 months later, the IBF stripped the Mexican of his title, after failing to reach an economic agreement with the Ukrainian Sergei Deripayenko. Robert Diaz, on behalf of Golden Boy Promotions, agreed that Saul Alvarez would renounce the IBF middleweight world champion title if there was not a complete agreement between him and Deripayenko before the agreed date of July 29, 2019. Oscar De La Hoya, promoter of Canelo, criticized this decision, which he described as an insult to boxing and to all fans. "We offered Deripayenko an unprecedented amount of money for a fighter of such limited stature and popularity," he added. Highest paid boxer Alvarez became the highest paid boxer on the planet in October 2018, after signing an agreement with the DAZN platform specialized in sports. Apparently, this platform had given its approval to the fight against Deripayenko, although Alvarez would give up 4.5 of the planned €27 million. On May 4, 2019, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, Alvarez defended his WBC, WBA, the Ring and Lineal Championship belts against IBF champion Daniel Jacobs in a middleweight unification fight. Daniel Jacobs was the holder of the IBF middleweight belt after defeating Sergei Deripayenko by 2. Alvarez won via unanimous decision 115, 113, 115, 113, 116, 112, adding the IBF middleweight title to their unified belts. On November 2, 2019 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, Canelo Alvarez defeated Sergey Kovalev in the 11th round, becoming a 4-division champion. Number 1 pound for pound. In November 2019 he was recognized as the number 1 pound for pound boxer in the world by the Ring magazine. He was proclaimed super middleweight champion WBC and WBA on December 19, 2020 after beating Callum Smith by unanimous decision. The Mexican put up a formidable fight that counteracted the 20-centimeter difference with his rival. Canelo Alvarez became the best boxer pound for pound with this victory. Alvarez was crowned in a 4th weight category after doing so previously in super welterweight, middleweight and light heavyweight. On May 8, 2021, Saul fulfilled the predictions and defeated the Englishman Billy Joe Saunders in the fight for the World Boxing Organization super middleweight title, becoming WBC, WBA and WBO champion. It was in the 8th episode when he connected a right uppercut directly to the cheekbone of Billy Joe, who decided not to go out in the 9th round, giving Alvarez the victory by technical knockout and thus achieving the 56th victory of his career. On November 6, 2021, Canelo defeated Caleb Plant by KO in the 11th round at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, United States, becoming the unified super middleweight champion. The first Latin boxer to unify all the belts in a division and the 7th in history. Second defeat on May 8, 2020, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Saul added his second defeat in 61 fights against Dmitry Bivol. The Russian fighter retained his World Boxing Association light heavyweight title, winning on points, in a unanimous decision. Alvarez, who managed to unify the super middleweight belts in 2021, wanted the same in the category up to 175 pounds. to become the first boxer to obtain all 4 crowns in a second division. However, he encountered a rival who kept Canelo at the distance that best suited him, making him pay dearly for his promotion. Canelo defeated Gennady Golovkin on September 17, 2022, and by unanimous decision 116-112, 115-113 and 115-113. The Mexican boxer went all out. He showed great confidence and Golovkin received a harsh punishment from Canelo, who clearly dominated until the halfway point of the fight. Golovkin reserved himself excessively to reach the second leg of the fight with force. Starting in the 8th, the Kazakh began to add rounds based on hard attacks and pressure, but the fight was already almost decided. Alvarez thus maintains the 4 super middleweight titles WBA, WBC, WBO and IBF. On May 6, 2023, he achieved his goal of standing out in his homeland, Jalisco, and against his Mexican compatriots. At the Akron Stadium, home of the Chivas de Guadalajara soccer team, he decisively defeated English boxer John Ryder to retain his 4 super middleweight champion titles. After the victory by unanimous decision over the American Jermell Charlo, on September 30, 2023 in Las Vegas, the 33-year-old boxer from Guadalajara increased his record of victories to 60, 39 of them by knockout. The victory against Charlo made him once again retain the world titles of undisputed super middleweight champion of the WBC, WBO, WBA and IBF. Saviel retains his world titles after defeating James Munguia by unanimous decision on May 5, 2024. He has a record of 61 victories, 39 of them by knockout, as well as 2 draws and 2 losses. For his part, Munguia suffered his first defeat, interrupting his streak of 43 consecutive victories.